Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo out here in Brooklyn. Clearly not on the stoop. I am in an apartment somewhere. So good to see you all. Happy Friday to everybody. It's time to crack open a beer. I've been working all day, running up and down stairs. It is time. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Oh, sounds so sweet. John, still in
Cheers.
Bucharest.
Yes,
Cheers,
sir.
cheers, big ears.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
water,
good.
though.
That's gonna go down fast. All right. Very good to see you, John. I haven't seen you in a while because you are across the pond, even further across the pond,
And, of course,
and
mountains.
mountains as well. Did you happen to watch Romania play today?
No, unfortunate. We were supposed to, and then my friends, they kind of bailed on me. But that's fine. They worked all
It's
day. And it
yeah,
was a
and the
9:45 start.
yeah.
9:45 at night. It's like, and they were up at 5 in the morning. So they were
Yeah,
like,
see, we have this little luxury of like afternoon games over here
yeah,
where where you can watch those.
yeah.
But gonna be very interesting in my future if I will be watching night games. So, but good to see you, John. Good to see everybody in the chat. We had Anders there first and foremost, always first. Hello, lads. Miss Melina, very nice to see you as well. Gary, hello, hello. Jimmy Bremer's Ghost, evening all. Scooby D2, very good to see you. Led Zepp 331, very good to see you, sir. Here we go. Jimmy says some very interesting results this internationals. Love that Ukraine, Scotland, Croatia, Denmark, and Ireland all won. What a crazy couple of days for those teams to all win. And then Jimmy, a member for 47 months. Good God. Cheers to you. Yeah, that reminded me of when tonight, since I figured on Mo Master, very good to see you as well. BX Gunner, very good to see you, my friend. Miles Lewis, Skelly boy, yeah, come on, you Gunners. But Jimmy being a member for 47 months sounds insane. And then today I went to make some trivia because I knew we don't have all that much to talk about, and not much new stuff to talk about this week. So I went to start doing some trivia, and I went to an old trivia one, and it was 2020 euros. And I was like, hold on, 2020? We're in 2025. Good God. We've been doing trivia we've been doing happy hour for nearly 5 years now. That's insane. It's insane. And then this just goes to prove it. 47 months means Jimmy has been around for nearly 4 years as an active Stoop crew member. Stoop Crew Hall of Fame right there. Yep. And Nick Knack, very good to see you. Yeah, I think I know who that is. Pretty sure that's Nikki. But very good to see you, Nikki. And if it's not, very good to see you, Nick Knack. I don't know. But let's get it started. We have international break, and God, do I hate the international break, except that I find myself very active these weekends, getting things done that I don't usually get done around the house. And it makes for a happy wife, happy life when you're actually getting tasks done and honey-do lists knocked out on the weekend. But I don't like it because I don't have any football to watch. I even had to watch some of this international football. And I got to say, I just hate it. I hate seeing some of the best players in the world coming out injured, going down injured, playing 90 minutes, and then doing some crazy slide and busting your knee, Ricardo Calafiori. I feel like all of the text chains that I'm on for international breaks don't say much until they say, from like a Barca fan going, okay, thank God. We got Lamine Yamal off and we got Pedri off without getting injured. Oh, thank God. And I'm like, wow, what are we even doing here? And then you saw for Leeds United fans, Willie Nanto goes down. It's like, come on, you guys are trying to win the championship and get out of the championship. And maybe he hasn't been one of your best players this season, but Leeds United, seeing Willie Nanto go down, you must be like, what is this tournament? What is this tournament? So it's insane. I love this channel. Has come a long way since a video titled I believe it was Who the Hell. We weren't that bold yet. Who the hell are Leeds United? To be fair, Jimmy, if that was a song, I would have sung it myself a few times. Absolutely. Happy wife, happy life. My missus had a bath and was in bed for 11:30? 9:30, as I was watching England and listening to Trinity get robbed on the radio. Yeah, well, there you go. We can't do that when the matches are on at like 3 or 9 a.m. on Saturday mornings. So very good. Led Zepp getting a little political with it. He says, I think Trump will be postponing his invasion of Canada so he can invade Panama to gain some of their football talent after the U.S. men's national team result. I tell you what, we keep kicking out immigrants. We're not going to have any sort of national team. I don't know. Let's not go there. Let's not go there, please. But let me bring on my guest here who's waiting in the wings. This guy, I am so excited because usually he pops on the show when there's 10 of us already on here. John's already said more Arsenal talk, blah, blah, blah. So him and I never actually get to talk Arsenal. And he's like, all you got to do is come on my show, Lolo. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do that, Gary. I can't do that. So let's bring on Gary. You know him. You love him. He's the trip. It's a trip. What's up, Gary?
Hello, Lolo. Thanks for having me on. John, thanks for not blocking me. Everybody in the chat, thank you for joining us.
Oh, John is actively texting every Leeds United fan he knows, trying to get them on the show. He's like, they need help. They need help. There's nobody on the show. They're floundering. It's 2 Arsenal guys. Please don't do this to me. What time is it in Bucharest?
Oh, see, there you go. Yeah. That is a scary. You know what? I'm gonna have nightmares now. I am gonna have nightmares now. That just like that scared me.
That reminds me of the Conan O'Brien in the year 2000. Except he would be in the 1994 World Cup. In the 1994 World Cup. Yep, that's Tom right there. But Gary, what's going on? We have Miles Lewis Kelly to talk about today.
Yes,
right?
we do.
That's
yes, we
fantastic.
do. I
Did
mean,
you
I
get
guess
a chance to
his
see?
debut first gets the call up, right? With like 9 games into his professional career. All right, I think you might get a chance to play for us. Next thing you know, hey, I think we probably should just go ahead and start you. 20 minutes in. All right, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna make my deposit goal. I'm gonna open up the scoring for Tuchel. Everything looked really good for him. And then he also finished up the second half, I think, playing in his preferred position. So everything. He just basically checked off every box. Huh?
Where did he finish
in
up
midfield,
playing?
I believe, in the second half.
Oh, really?
If I read that correctly. Yeah, I read something that said when they did their subs, he actually moved up into midfield. So I think he should be done, right? He's done everything.
Yeah, walk away. Do not play the second game. Now there's a lot of talk about Miles Lewis Skelly, especially around Arsenal, where they're like he's a little too big for his britches. He's a red card waiting to happen. He's a walking red card, as a lot of England fans who don't like him and don't like Arsenal have said. Now, we know as Arsenal fans, we've seen him get a little too excited, dive into a tackle a little too hard. I don't know if you remember in I believe it was a Champions League match where he got a yellow and then he could have gotten a second yellow straight away. And then he goes into a third challenge, almost pulling, where we're like, he needs to go. He needs to get off. You need to get him off. That was the 7-1 win against PSV, where it's like that. Now that I understand, that's a youth thing and an exuberance and excitement that you're playing at 18 years old for Arsenal in the Champions League, in a Champions League first leg knockout. It's something that he needs to calm himself down a little bit. So not that all the haters are legitimized, but there's a little bit
No,
about what they have to
he's
say.
18, right? How many 18-year-olds playing left back out there that you know of? Can you name me one?
There you go, Jimmy. Exactly that. Sorry,
there's not that many out there. There's not that many out there that are doing that, and I think that's the way he plays at school because he'll learn, and he's probably already learned. And if he hasn't, he's been told, chill out. Sometimes,
Yeah.
especially after you get that yellow, or before you almost get a yellow. You just. I think that comes with experience. I think he'll be fine. I think if we had for example, if we had a healthy and a stronger team, he probably wouldn't be playing as much. So then he would get that experience that he needs, but also he wouldn't be put in a situation where, he possibly could get 2 yellows in like a 5-minute period, that just so.
Well, you say that now, Gary, but the second leg of that knockout round, I believe we had 5 left backs on at one point. So, like, it's not. I would say his position is the only position that we have that's covered, and we're still starting an 18-year-old.
Yeah,
but
that
we
is.
did have.
Well, you know what?
When
he played, basically when Timber played, I said, Zinchenko, he's to the bench, right? Yeah. And then like next thing you know, you're like, well, White's out, so what are we gonna do now? And it's like, well, have you seen Skelly play? I think he looks all right. And and that's when we're like, Zinchenko is like 3rd and 4th and 5th on the list. He's behind like Tomiyasu, and Tomiyasu is not even healthy to play, kind of thing. So yeah, no, and
well, I mean,
not only that, but we're talking about a player who that's not even what I would say. That's probably not even his preferred position. That might be where he ends up, and I kind of hate that for him to some degree, because I feel like if he is a true 8 and a true midfielder, then damn, can we not like we need midfield? We need a midfielder like him, right? We just seen what he can do as a left back, right? He can score. He's got that strength to hold up in the midfield. You know what? And you know what? He doesn't. His mindset playing as a left back doesn't work the same as a midfielder. In midfielder, you can probably take a little bit of a risk because you have somebody behind you. You might be able to make some of those silly fouls in the midfield, right?
Yeah.
Whereas as a on the back line, no. Sometimes you might be the last line of defense, so you cannot take that risk. You have to know where you are at all times and who's behind you if you have support at all. So I think
he runs the risk. He runs the risk of the falling in the Trent Alexander-Arnold trap of Trent Alexander-Arnold is brilliant when Van Dijk is playing to cover his ass.
Yep.
Van Dijk and another decent center back. Right now, Miles has Saliba and Gabriel behind him. If they're not behind him, and he still gets called, he still gets caught out because they don't think he's going. They think they have another defender when they really don't. So I would say he's not. I was surprised that Tuchel called him up as a left back because he's not a defensive left back. He's an Arteta left back. He's a Pep left back.
But also you have to add on to that, right? And it's the same thing we said about Saka. He's a footballer, right? Mm-hmm. He's a footballer. Just tell him where to go, tell him how to play, and then let him go, right? He'll do it, and that's kind of what he's done so far. He's probably not going to play as many positions as a Saka, but here you're going to have to play left back for us because we feel you got the body and the mentality for it, and he went out and did it. So, I mean,
Gary, here's our chance. For some reason, Mo Master is here early. And there's only 2 Arsenal people on screen, and he's ready to talk about Real Madrid. He's already saying Arteta spends all that money on left backs and Rodrigo's still going to do what he wants. Yeah, he's going to do whatever he wants, hanging out with Mbappe and Vinny, just hanging out, never getting the ball. Just never getting the ball.
No, I like that.
He can play Pokemon.
Yeah, I like to see how our how our defense stacks up, right? Because I feel like our defense is, we've got a good defense out there. So yeah, this will be a big challenge, but I think the fact that Real Madrid is not perfect, right? They've got their own kind of They've got their own
Especially
issues,
this year.
and like if they leave themselves hanging, we should punish them for it. The problem is we don't usually punish anybody for their mistakes, so that's going to be the key to this thing as well. Defensively, I think we can hold up. Can we do it for 90 minutes? I'm not sure. But if White's back, we know we've got support there. If Saka is back for a game, we've got a little bit of way to give ourselves a break, and maybe Moreno. I actually don't even know. I'm saying Moreno, like him going into midfield helps us, and it doesn't really help us.
It doesn't.
So it's like,
matter of fact, if we get a striker back, Marino goes to the bench.
Well, that's the thing.
Like,
so
the
it's
only reason he's playing is because of that.
Yeah, no, oh man,
I can't.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing a job, but it's a similar thing to Kai Havertz, right? His numbers say he's doing good, and people have said already, if you brought in a striker and if he had a similar number of goals in games that Moreno has, you wouldn't say a thing about it. But the problem is
it's 4 goals in 7 games.
Cover up the other part of the game that the striker does for you, right? He opens up the game for you. Yes, he can hold it up, but then he also brings everybody in. Moreno's not bringing anybody in, right? Our wings aren't getting. I don't think they get the support they need from a striker who's going to command, attention of the attackers. Because right now we're talking about, well, in where he got just boxed out of the game. And that's because guess what? They don't really have to worry about Moreno, right? So they worry about our wings, and he's not that type of striker, right? He's not a striker that if you leave him alone, he can punish you. So I kind of felt like
yeah.
So
okay,
it's a ramble.
One
there.
thing,
yeah.
No. One thing, Mo. I'll give you this. I think Rodrigo is probably the most underrated player on Real Madrid.
I think
so
he's
many
one of the most important players on that team.
They put everybody's faces on the plane, on the bus, on everything, and he's just there. His face is never on there.
Yeah,
his face ain't on any of that shit. And he's like, I've been basically carrying this team for a few years now with these goals, these goals that. It's not stat padding where like, a hat trick for Vinicius, 2 goals and an assist in an 8-goal match for Mbappe. It's like, no, he gets you the goal when you desperately need it. And I would say Rodrigo, I'm more afraid of than Mbappe or Vinicius.
Yeah.
Because he's the one that you might forget about for a split second. You might just not think he's as good as he is. For a split second, and then he shows you some brilliance.
Well, he's Rodrigo, the one that if you fall asleep at the wheel, he'll get a brace and then the game's over, kind of thing. Because now you're like, anything I do after that, I'm going to get punished because they still have Vinny and Mbappe who haven't actually maybe contributed yet, and the chances of them not if you give Rodrigo the attention,
And then they each get a goal after that, and you're like, look, and the headline is Vinny and Mbappe score to win Real Madrid. And it's like, what about the 2 goals Rodrigo got before that broke open the game?
No, Mo Master, we know that the front line can punish you, but I think Rodrigo is the engine. That engine that's there every time. It always turns over, right? It always turns over. Vinny will disappear. We've seen that already this season. And Mbappe sometimes isn't there for you. Bremer's Ghost. This is the Florida Gators. It's where I went to college. They're playing in the college playoffs right now in basketball. March Madness, as they call it over here. And they are doing really well. They're up 26 points right now.
But we will get into Arsenal Real Madrid in a couple of weeks, in a week and a half or so. But right now, we've got our friend hanging out backstage. John called everyone he could call. He said, David, get your ass to the couch. There's 2 Arsenal fans talking about a match that is like 4 weeks away.
Whoa. You know what? The people don't make it seem like we brought that.
It was Mo.
The people brought this. We are for the people, right?
Yeah. So let's bring on David. Let's bring on Mr. David Villamartin. Wake up. Did Did you borrow
Old man,
Mark's
you needed
shirt?
the rest. You make it sound like you didn't need the rest, old man. You needed the rest.
Oh,
You've been working hard, haven't you?
no, not at all. Not at all. I've not been working. I've been off the last couple of weeks. And
What?
I wasn't going to have an early night, but suddenly I started feeling very tired. What can
Well,
I
I
say?
kept trying to find a segue to bring you guys in, and I was like, Rodrigo, that goes to Leeds, but it was the wrong Rodrigo,
Yeah,
and he's not even on your team anymore. So,
Nah.
imagine
think-
Leeds United with Rafinha and this Rodrigo. And Junior fucking Firpo.
Just let's not, because it just
Well,
upsets
question
me
then.
because
So,
Rafinha's
David,
not
question
there
then.
anymore.
Did you get enough from Rafinha deal?
I don't think we really had much of a choice in it, because there was almost like a gentleman's agreement that he stayed an extra season, and
Okay.
that the move would be facilitated if he gets the Ballon d'Or this year, or if ever. Then I understand we get another 10 million, which then would sort of bump it up to the sort of price that Chelsea were. I think it was Chelsea really who were in the main ones in the running. So, it swings and roundabouts really. At the end of the day, he kept us up, which gave us the extra money for an extra year in the Premier. So
what is wrong with Mo Master? He's just a hater, isn't he?
What's Mo Master saying?
I'm not gonna lie. Rafinha is crazy overhyped. I don't see it.
Oh, really? Really?
You don't see it because you're wearing those white tinted glasses. The same way every time I go outside, there's a guy walking his dog. You guys have seen him, Alan, and he's a crazy Barcelona fan. Crazy. Everything's Barcelona. He will never say a good thing about any player. He wouldn't say what I just said about Rodrigo. And it sounds the same like that. Right now, who are your front runners to win Ballon d'Or? Rafinha is one of the only ones. They are looking deadly.
I think Mo Salah has had a blip, right? But he goes on a tear.
No, there's Mo Salah
because of the way he went out. You think because of the way he went out, his team went out is done.
In the end, if Mo Salah only wins the Premier League and the Golden Boot, is that enough? If Rafinha wins La Liga and the Champions League, and the way he's been playing, like I think
that's more to it, isn't it? It's the way he's been playing. And just to go on about, like you're mentioning Mo Master and the spectacles that he wears.
Lewandowski.
My Spanish team is Real Madrid. That is my Spanish team. But I'm sorry, Vinicius is superb. He is superb.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid, unfortunately for him, this year, Rafinha eclipses him.
Yeah.
He's been superb. It's been absolutely superb.
Mbappe hasn't done enough, BX. Lewandowski, I mean, come on. Ask any Barcelona fan, and they will tell you if they had a striker, they would definitely be running away with the league.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you have Lewandowski, and they're like, I know.
Lamine
Yamal is another shout because if they win the league and they win the Champions League, the only thing against him is also one of his biggest pros is how young he is. And they're like, oh, we can't give it to him instead of Mo Salah. That's where the politics will come in, and Lamine Yamal won't get it. He'll get young player of the year again.
I think he's in the shadow of Rafinha this year.
I think they're split votes. That's the problem. They're both on the same. Rafinha's been, as far as I can see, I believe the most consistent player from the start of the season to now. Like Yamal's come on, right? But I know in that first 10 games of the season, we're all looking at Rafinha like another goal. Another goal. He was consistently doing it, and has been their most consistent player, and tops in goals and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of feel like Yamal will maybe take votes away from Rafinha, but it won't matter.
I don't think that would be the case. I really don't. I think Rafinha eclipses Lamau. I think Lamau is a little, and I think it's a good thing for him but he's a little bit in Rafinha's shadow this year. Rafinha's been unbelievable.
He's
Absolutely
been unbelievable. And then
unplayable.
I think if you're one of the voters and you're looking at that ballot, you're gonna look at it and go, "Fuck." If you're down to like, it's either Rafinha or Lamine Yamal. In your head, you'll go, well, Lamine Yamal will win the young player one, so let's give it to Rafinha. I'll give my vote to Rafinha. If you are split down the middle, you will go, he's gonna win that one. Let me give.
I
This.
was going to ask a question to you, David, because you said you're a Real Madrid fan. If they had a striker, like a pure striker, Real Madrid probably would be. I think they're missing a striker. I think they're missing a striker, like a pure striker, big 6'4" player like they've had in the past that basically just like, it doesn't matter what age, right? We've seen them playing in their 30s, but they make a difference. They don't have that guy.
No.
They don't have that guy. And I think that, with Vinny and Rodrigo and Mbappe playing
telling
all
me
around a big
a team with Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo, and you're going, oh, if only they had somebody else. Like,
no, but I think that's
and Bellingham. I mean,
if only they had riches. They've got riches, haven't they? But they haven't got that front man, which they've always seems to have had. Yeah. Always.
It seems crazy, but I think that's the little bit.
Master, I think Mo, you're right. That's the only other one right now that's anywhere close. Yeah. Harry Kane, I don't know, Ryan G, where you came with that shit, but Harry Kane, the hairiest of Canes, can fuck off.
Well, if he wins the Champions League, then why wouldn't he be considered?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody you're talking about has a chance to win a Champions League, and that would be Harry Kane, and that would be the craziest thing, right? Harry Kane wins 2 trophies, or wins 3 trophies, I think. Is it 2 trophies or 3 trophies this year in his first go around?
Because you know why? Because they know he would. They know he.
Huh?
I think they're first. They're running away. They're running away with the league.
Are they? Are they?
Well, I believe.
In that case, maybe that is a good outside shout, to be honest, Yeah. Because he's been exceptional over there. He's been exceptional.
Yeah, they've got like 10 games left, 10 games left, and they've got a 6-point lead.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a lot of that
they really got a 7-point lead because they've got a 25-point goal difference. So basically 7-point lead right now.
But at the Ballon d'Or, the whole thing is it's a ceremony. It's a thing where they need to bring up players, and then they say, okay, we're going to translate for you for all the different nations that are here. We've got a French translator, an English, Spanish, all sorts of languages here. And then Harry Kane goes up and they're like, I am so sorry. I do not know what language he is speaking. I cannot translate this. He speaks when he talks. He speaks when he talks.
He's no longer at Spurs, but it cuts deep, doesn't it? The hatred cuts deep.
It cuts deep.
I have to say, one of the goals he scored this year. Oh, well, he scored plenty of goals, but one goal. Jesus Christ, what a goal! He sits the goalkeeper on his arse. It looks like they're claiming for offside, and he picks a ball out of the air with his foot. I'm not sure if it comes off the bar or what, and then he just nods it in. The goalkeeper falls on his ass. I mean, it's just unbelievable.
He does. Harry Kane does have some incredible goals.
He's got that in him, but then he's got that in him. But I feel like he's still not consistent enough to where he just dominates games all by himself for consistently.
Oh,
well, I mean,
to be honest, if he was in the Arsenal side, you'd be winning the league this year.
No, because we need a striker, and that's one of the top strikers. I'm just saying that the way he used to dominate for that team, right? And he doesn't have that. At least for me, it doesn't seem like he has that same feel at Bayern Munich. Like they've got a lot of players around him that can take away a little bit of the shine from him, right? Because he's not always producing every game, right? Because they do have the numbers, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he has to work this hard.
Yeah, true.
which means he's in the right place more for goal scoring. But I mean, in the
Gary,
England game
he's
tonight,
exactly...
he was very much working back, and I mean, he is such a good player. And I know we knock him and things like that, but actually,
he is.
what a
Well,
player.
you know what? I
He
just
is.
knock him because he gets
I'll
away with
say
too
it,
much
he
for me.
is.
Other than that,
Sorry?
he gets away with too much sometimes.
In England,
like,
he does.
In England, he would get away with too much for me in terms of like fouls that he would put on players and stuff like that. But in terms of like he's going to score that goal, right? He's always going to score that goal. That's the thing. Consistently, he always score that goal. And I think that, him get away with the fouls just comes with the territory for being one of the better players in the league. But I kind of that's why I hated him for that. But
Look at
there was
Van
a
Dijk.
chant. There was a chant for that, wasn't there?
He gets away with murder.
Yeah,
he gets away
definitely,
with
man.
everything.
Yes,
he gets away with everything. The
With
comp
assault.
reels that people have put together.
To me, it's like, why do you need to get away with that, dude? When it comes down to it, it's 1-on-1. You're like, I think he might be able to get past Van Dijk, and it's like, no, that's not going to happen. And then you see him do the stuff he does, and you're like, why does he get away? Why does he even need to do that, right? Because he's that good. He doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, if you just Google if you just Google Virgil van Dijk fouls not called compilation, it's like an hour-long video because they're not even
watched
fouls.
A compilation the other day of his dark art, shall we say? And I mean,
that are blatant.
He should be red carded. He should be red carded.
Absolutely.
But
that Anthony Gordon one where he's like clearly shoulder in the face.
He was bleeding from it, and nothing was. I don't think anything was called for it. The man came out with a bloody nose and
that
like
was
a
one
black
of the lesser ones.
Like that.
That was one of the nice ones. That was, yeah. I mean, there's other ones where he's literally stamping down. I think it was Isaac. He was stamping down on the rear of his leg. But he gets away with it. So, hey ho. I think you were chatting earlier whilst I was dozing. I think I was somewhere in the land of Nod. But I think you mentioned the name Lewis Skelly.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw the England game tonight. You probably didn't.
We couldn't. We weren't allowed.
What a game! Yeah. Superb. He was superb.
So I didn't get to watch the whole game, David. Tell me why. Hello, Tom. We all saw you. I just thought that comment was a perfect time to bring you on, but we're going to need to hear from David.
So the nonsense meter has actually just been turned on. So now we can actually check for nonsense.
We need just another moment of clarity because
you know what? I'm getting the
Gary
here.
Gary, you got to be quiet. David was about to say something good about an Arsenal player.
I know he was. Go on.
That's unfair. That's unfair, Lolo. That's unfair.
We're bringing in Tom. You're talking. Like, shut up. Let him talk.
Charlie, George, and David O'Leary were brilliant players in their day.
George Graham. Yep.
Well, George Graham taking a lead
back in the aughts.
No,
I didn't actually get to watch the match, so I would love to hear what you actually thought of the whole match.
Never put a foot wrong. Absolute looked the part. I know he's this season. I had a chat with Stan when he was on, and this was when I sort of said he needed to get back in his box a little bit. Because he's only
you did.
You remember that, yeah?
I was listening to it. I couldn't join the show. I wanted to join.
And I just thought, you've only just started, so just pipe down a bit, bed yourself in, and I think maybe the sending off that he had maybe has worked in his favour. Maybe
Which
that
one?
has brought him.
The ones that counted are the ones that didn't.
It doesn't matter, does it? Once you're off, you're off. And I think maybe that just put his feet back on the floor a little bit. But I mean, I've been watching him, and he is a good player. And for England tonight, he was very, very good. Scored. He's the
goal was absolutely incredible. The pass from Bellingham was incredible.
third youngest scorer for England, behind
but he's
Rooney
the youngest
and Owen.
to score on their debut. He's the youngest period to score on their debut.
Yeah.
But the pass from Bellingham, I was watching the clip of like, let me see this assist from Jude the fraud Bellingham. And then I was like, oh shit.
That's
Assist.
Another. Yeah.
That
What are you
assist
doing, Lolo? What are you doing?
He's another one who drank his own Kool-Aid that I'm just like, I only wish for bad things for you. Like,
he's so good.
He's very good.
He's
so good. He's so good. But he's a bit of a twat. He seems like a bit of a twat.
No,
he drank his own Kool-Aid very early on in his career. But that pass was, oh my God, I had to applaud it. But then MLS,
you're 17, you're getting bought by Dortmund.
Exactly. I know.
And then your next move is to a big club. And your Arsenals and Spurs aren't in the same league as your Madrids and your Barcelonas and too. And the boy's gone straight to the top, you know? And he's a good player.
So speaking of drinking your own Kool-Aid, Tom, what's up, man?
Sorry, what?
Why do you do that? Why do you do that?
That was a great segue.
It's because, sorry, I'm spilling my drink. It was because we were talking about Arsenal. I don't know. I managed to keep it in my mouth. I don't know how.
Hard work drinking your own Kool-Aid. I haven't fucking said anything, let alone drinking my own Kool-Aid. It's like saying it was supposed to drink my own Kool-Aid.
He can see you drinking the Kool-Aid. He's just looking at your face. He can see it. It's all in your face. In the face.
Sounds like racism, Gary. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway.
That's super racist, Gary.
Sorry.
It's racist. Genuinely racist.
Mr.
Which
Tom
I hate, obviously.
That's not
Hello,
for me.
Stoopy. How you doing? Hello, Mo Master.
I've got a question. Tom. I think Tom can answer this.
That's a surprise. Can
I? Well, probably you guys at the top can as well. Have Uruguay played the US whilst Bielsa's been in charge?
No.
They haven't.
They've played Canada, but they've not played the US.
They didn't play the US. Okay. So at the moment, it's only two.
Wait, give it a few weeks. Jesse Marsh?
Was it Marsh, Canada? Did they beat the States or not?
Give it a few weeks. Canada's going to be the 51st state.
And that means Jesse Marsh will be our coach because he's better than Pochettino at this point.
Did Marsh, have Canada beaten US whilst Marsh has been in charge?
David, I think you're misunderstanding Gary's accent and my accent, and you're starting to think that we actually watch U.S. men's national team. We have no answers for you.
No, you don't know. Okay. Because I just noticed. I thought they had. I thought Canada had beaten the US. But my only observation was going to be.
I think they might have beat them last year in one of those in the semis or the quarters.
So that would have been March then. And then tonight, or rather last night, it was another former Leeds manager outwitting the US men's team.
Yeah.
Who was Thomas Christensen.
Yeah. He earned himself a nice payday for 5 months' work at Leeds, despite being contracted for about 3 years. It's good work if you can get it.
I thought he was doing all right, but unfortunately, it was during the Solino era, and nobody lasted long then, did they?
They certainly did not. Men's national team, whatever. So.
You should get behind your national team, I feel, guys. It's all right having these club sides, but...
I do. I support Spain. I can tell you all about
this
Spain.
World Cup qualifier very seriously.
I thought you were Mexican.
I am so many things. I am
to so many people.
when I got my DNA test, it was like a CVS receipt. I don't. You guys may not
Bit
know
of
what that
Viking
means.
in
But
you.
here,
Yeah.
like at the pharmacy place, you go and you buy one thing, and your receipt is like this long for some reason. That's how my DNA thing was. It was like, dude, we don't even know what to tell you. To be honest,
sprinkle of this.
The thing that I have the most of, and it was only like 20%. But maybe I should stop calling myself Mexican, because the thing that I had the most of was Scottish. So I am more Scottish than anything else, but it's only like 20%. Yeah, but I've got Mexican, Native American, Basque,
Are you
Spanish,
sure that wasn't
African?
Are you sure that wasn't a urine test?
I was gonna say.
And you had a lot of Scotch
they were
in
like
you?
Maui Wowie.
Scotch.
He was misreading
Canadian
his
men's
STI
team have beaten the
test.
United States recently.
We already
30th of
said that,
July,
dude.
2024. Canada beat
We
United
already
States.
said this, dude. We already said this. That's old news. We moved on.
We've moved
Yeah,
on.
but
my
I was
DNA.
wasting everyone's time. What would
You
you
like-
have all been doing if I wasn't wasting your time right now?
No, that's why. Okay, move on, everybody. Ignore what that little man said.
Yeah, we've moved on to Bless You, Lolo. Oh no, sorry, that's the only one I found. To Lolo and Marker MIA, we need to update these. Here we go. We've moved on to Lolo isn't from Brooklyn. What is that a banner? What show was that one on? When was that a topic of discussion? If I was here for it, I'm sorry, I don't remember. I drink a lot on these shows. Anyway, that explains the Connery.
The banner on my StreamYard. I've got one ready to go that has Gary that declares that Gary wears women's clothing. No, there's anything wrong with that. Exactly.
There are plenty. There are lots of photos.
Then I see the nonsense meter is going. It's like it's ready. Oh man, yeah.
Hey, say what you will. I didn't make Led Zepp type that wears Mr. Tom for nonsense. I didn't force him to. I couldn't.
Yeah, Tom was happy to sit backstage until Betting in the Dark, but no, it was Led Zepp.
Exactly.
Yep, and
so
listen,
that's who you need to blame.
And Led Zepp also didn't go, oh, Lolo's internet is working today. And then it craps out, so my internet's been fine. So actually, all of our problems are with Led Zepp at this point. So
it's almost like he's got a magic
We want to hear your thoughts about David and about Gary. No, yeah, we're loving you're some sort of prophet here or something.
Can you give me the 6 numbers for the lotto? If you're gonna go, if you're gonna go there, can I get something out of this? 6 numbers, please.
I can give you 6 numbers on the line.
No.
But you see my record with Betting in the Dark, so you're probably better off just throwing your dollar in the bin.
Is it
just
6
burning it?
numbers
Like
or,
I don't.
Or 7.
Oh, those are not the numbers, Led Zepp. That's so. Oh man.
No.
21, 27, 28, 2, 26.
Is it actually 6
30.
numbers for the lotto?
Yeah, it's 6 numbers, and the last one can repeat. So.
Well, see, this is me getting all of my knowledge from pop culture, where I go, no, the lotto is 7, because Eminem said in a movie, "Fuck lotto, I'll get the 7 digits from your mother tomorrow." And I'm like, yeah, there's 7 digits in a lotto number.
Yeah, I
That
don't
was
know about those numbers.
Who knew that Clarence from 8 Mile would go on to become Captain America? Who knew that? Who knew that?
That is true. Clarence, who is a very nice,
Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. Yo, Tom, we all knew he could do something like that, because in America, you can be anything you want to be.
You can be anything you want to be.
You can even have. We're not going to get into this, but Tom, here, you can be what No, we can't. I can't.
He's got that whatever that thought is in his head. He can't even get. He doesn't want to get it out, and he doesn't, and it can't go, and it has nowhere else to go.
Lolo.
It has nowhere else to go.
Your show doesn't need monetization. Give me that thought. Let me pull it out of your head right now.
Are you kidding me? No, I just don't want to lose my director. That's all. Oh, he already moved me. He's already moving me. He already knows what I'm thinking.
I mean, I like how David is nice and settled, and he's like, we're going to have a nice, sensible discussion on football. I'm going to talk about pass rate. I'm going to talk about accuracy. We'll talk about Lewis Skelly. And I walked in like, David, I'm going to relieve you of your duty of having a serious discussion. We are now in Tom time of absolute fucking grade A fucking stonking nonsense.
That's that's why.
I've just picked up my novel.
I hate
War
this
and
part of the
Peace
show.
To carry on with it.
Yeah, this is the part of the
We
show.
moved
Everyone,
quickly to 8
but,
miles
the show
somehow,
just goes downhill. And
Lolo can't talk about. Lolo can't say things.
This is part of the problem.
Lolo, your head went there, and it shouldn't have gone there.
It's funny because when I'm talking to people outside, like at a bar or something, and I tell them about the show, and I'm like, yeah, Lolo's my nickname that I do my show under the name Lolo because Lolo can say things that I can't.
You make him
and then we found out
that.
Lolo cannot say certain things that that sometimes I can. So yeah, it's a give and take situation. Sorry if I'm breaking anybody's heart by saying that's not my real name.
Damn it!
I thought your real name. I thought your real name was Sir Digby Chicken Caesar.
Sir Digby Chicken Caesar. One of the best sketches fucking ever. Yeah, no. I remember like 3 months into our show, and one of you guys was like, yeah, the worst kept secret on the internet. Nobody watches this show, and somehow everyone knows what your name is. And I'm not going to tell you. If you don't know, you don't know. Yeah, my nom de ball.
It rhymes with prick.
You rhyme with prick.
What?
I am a prick. I am a prick.
Oh yeah.
I'll just go straight over it. I'm a prick.
Dick.
Hello, Richard.
Slick.
Oh my God, Mo Master! Do not say I secretly like United, because everyone knows I like United. Leeds United.
Leeds United. Anyone United.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, shit, guys. I thought we were going to get into some trivia action beforehand. I have all this, 1994 World Cup trivia for Tom to knock out of the park. But we've done well talking for almost an hour, and I feel like
20 minutes of it has been absolute nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, since somebody
no, the problem was we had 30 minutes of actual football talk.
This went like
we had 30 minutes of actual football talk, and now we've gone on to the.
Well, you didn't really. You were talking about Arsenal to begin with.
Whoa!
Hey, you came on and you talked.
David, chill.
You talked
David,
as well.
Talking about chokers, What can I say?
Just bring back the happy hour quiz. Jimmy, I have a happy hour quiz ready to go. You guys ready to do a little football trivia?
Go on then.
No, let's do it anyway.
Yeah.
We'll do like 10 minutes of this, and then we'll take our halftime, do betting in the dark, and then we'll finish the quiz. All right? Let's kick some of this off
idea.
Here. There you go. Bam, 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 bam. Tom, theme music, please. Bam, 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 bam.
Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, I thought you meant. You said theme music. I thought you meant do Fee Fi Fo Fum or something like that. Sorry. Yeah. Feed the Ducks.
What in the world is that?
John, Feed the Ducks is the best StreamYard one.
All right, here we go, guys. Category number 1 is national team nicknames. This is not the right quiz. Seaman reply. World Cup 94. That's just weird. And that's it.
Let's find out how many I forgot about 1994.
I don't know where all of my other categories went. But that's what we
That's
got.
probably too many anyway, so don't worry about it.
No, I think I stopped paying for this service like 3 years ago, and back when we were doing it all the time. So yeah, Mr. Tom, let's remember the rules here. If you don't say ding, 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 I will not call on you. All right. So here we go, Mr. Tom. Why don't you kick it off? Oh, and we're going to do Stoop crew members. So we're going to do all of the people in the audience in the comments section. They are on one team. You guys are all on another team here, okay? If they get the answer before you ding, ding, ding and say your answer, they will get it correct. All right? Mr. Tom, why don't we go ahead and kick it off?
Let's start off with national team nicknames for 100. Ken?
All right, here we go. The Red Fury. Oh, and don't forget, you can't say ding, ding, ding until I finish saying the question.
I already regret doing the thing. Is it national teams, right?
It is.
Fuck it, let's just say Albania. Even though they're playing white.
You didn't go ding, ding, ding.
Fuck it, ding, 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 Albania.
Well, you get minus 200 for that because you didn't ding, ding, ding. Rosie says China, Belgium, Soviet Union, Tyson Fury. All of those are horrible answers.
Ding, 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 Denmark.
No, that is also incorrect.
Ding, 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 Portugal.
No, guys. Maybe because it's in a different language.
It depends.
La Furiosa Roja. La Furiosa Roja.
Ding, 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 Chile.
No. They wear red like all the... There you go. Mo Master gets it. It is Spain. Well,
it's a crap quiz. Crap quiz.
What are they called in Spanish?
La Roja. La Roja. That's what they're called.
That's just the Reds.
Yeah.
It's not a Red Fury. That's bollocks.
Listen, that's just weird for 100, please, Ken.
That's a bollocks translation, that is. Whoa.
All right. David, you're just losing points. You're just losing points.
I don't care.
AI does not get things wrong. All right, so it goes to you in the comment section. Which category and number do you want to do?
That's
BX,
just,
they're not Latinas.
That's just weird for 100.
All right, that's just weird for 100.
Yes.
In 2012, which country officially declared that high heels were a national food item?
Ding, ding, ding.
What is this shit?
Tom.
It sounds like something that would happen in Japan.
It absolutely is something that happens in Japan.
What?
It is a national food.
Only Tom would get the answer to that, Gary.
That's just weird.
Only Tom. Well done, Tom.
I mean, I think that would be one of my first guesses as well. It's like Japan does that kind of shit.
If we keep
it was
on
either going to be Japan
like that,
or China. Let's be honest.
Flag. You know that.
Well, that's the category. That's just weird.
Exactly. I was more thinking of Eurotrash, the show, but obviously
that's what I was thinking of to begin with. But hey ho.
Okay, can we go with World Cup 94 for 400, please, Ken?
Oh my.
Which one was the World Cup 94?
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh.
Dude, you have to wait.
You just lost 100 points. Please.
He didn't finish asking the question,
Who
Tom.
surprisingly beat Germany in the quarterfinals and eventually finished fourth?
Bulgaria beat Germany 2-1.
You didn't ding, ding, ding.
Dude, can you follow the rules?
Ding,
ding, ding, ding. Bulgaria beat Germany 2-1.
David.
3 tries and we get there.
Ding, ding, ding. Bulgaria.
Correct. You got it correct. You got 400 points. Unfortunately, Tom lost 300 points during that for his outbursts.
I'll sell the
I will
points
hold
to
you
you,
in
Tom.
contempt. I will hold you in contempt. All right.
You know what you
David.
get with me in 94 World Cup quizzes. Come on now.
Which
You
one was
get
that?
half chubbies
Was
the
that
whole
the
time.
It was
South
in
Korean
America.
one? Oh, it's the
No.
American one. Oh, it was
Yeah.
a crap one, wasn't it? That one.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
where.
What are you talking about, Mo Master? It says World
Yeah.
Cup 94.
Where he blazed it over the bar in the penalty shootout in the final, wasn't it? That's the one.
Yep.
Okay, then let's go. Seaman reply bracket player names for 300.
Now, I don't know if you noticed, but Seaman reply is an anagram of players' names. Therefore, this
Oh God!
is an
No chance on this
anagram
then.
of a player's name. What player's name is this anagram? This is not the right category.
I don't know how to say all that backwards or in a
Okay.
different.
That's
Thank
a
God.
long
Okay.
name. That's a
Yeah.
long name.
So,
Actually, can we
okay,
have that question instead?
Yeah. Now I see what happened. This category, for some reason, it didn't change the name of it. I changed it from anagrams because you all are terrible at anagrams. So this column is called Somehow I Manage. And it's all about managers, international managers. Okay.
So it's not about anagrams at all, then.
No anagrams. Who was the longest serving manager of the England national football team with over 12 years in charge?
Oh God!
Got to be going back to like the 1930s or something.
Stoichkov, Lechkov. These sound German to me. I don't know.
Stoichkov is Bulgarian.
Nice shout, Ryan, but no.
No.
It's not Alf
Ding, ding, ding.
Ramsey.
Ding,
Now
ding,
I have
ding.
no idea who Nick Nack is because I totally she would not have a clue who Alf Ramsey is somehow. Yeah, Tom, you said ding ding ding.
I'm probably gonna be wrong, but is it Herbert Chapman?
It is not.
Fair enough.
Good shout.
England
Good
national team. Rosie with Graham Potter. Very close.
It's gonna be someone in for like the 1930s or something.
Yeah.
It is not somebody from the 1930s.
Is it someone from the 1950s?
It is not somebody from the 1950s, and I have to let you know that these answers are coming to you with no clue who this person is. So
Okay, I'll go ding ding ding. Ericsson. I don't think it is him, but
it is not Ericsson.
Ericsson
But you know
lasted
what? You're
5,
not
I
losing
believe.
points because you're doing things right.
yeah.
Okay.
I have been conditioned.
He has a sir in front of his name.
Ding ding ding.
Paul McCartney.
It is actually Paul McCartney.
Ding ding ding. Is it Sir Bobby Robson? Even though it's not.
You are correct. It is Sir Bobby Robson.
Didn't realise he was that long.
Oh,
Well
Justice
done,
Jimmy got it as well. Oh, Chris Nix got it as well. So I'm gonna split those points up.
What? I literally they had the advantage of being able to type it I had to go through your ding 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 bullshit.
They had like 10 minutes. That was the longest question in the world.
That's true.
Rosie, bonus points for Elton John. You guys forgot there's a lot of bonus points in these games. All right, guys, we're about halfway through with that trivia, and we are exactly halfway through with the show. So we are going to
get a stiff drink.
Stop hiccuping and go make a new stiff drink. Sorry, I'm doing all this shit. 82 to 90. What are you talking about? Are you questioning AI,
Robson.
Knick-Knack? I don't know.
He definitely isn't the manager for 12 years.
Tom,
but
whenever I
seems a long time,
bring this back up, remind me to take points off of them because they can't be correcting me on this stuff.
Even Led Zepp is corrected. Led Zepp actually cheated in the quiz.
How do you cheat in a quiz? When you just
openly admitted that he cheated in the quiz.
Yeah, that's all. They're all wrong for that.
In fact, they, in my opinion,
there you go. And Tom, just remind me to add points for Mo Master because he got the true right answer, the only right answer that we have on here. It's been a long time. They haven't played trivia with me for a long time, and so they forget all these minor rules.
I'm on to you, Zep.
Yeah, here we go.
What was the question again regarding that for 12 years?
It was the longest serving England
Who is the guy that fell asleep by a tree and slept for 12 years?
Yeah, it was Winterbottom who was the longest manager for 16 years.
Yeah,
exactly.
But also, David also Googled it. Therefore, everyone's cheating.
Exactly. Mo Master is getting all the points.
What AI are you going to? Like the one around the corner, like in the alleyway?
A very cheap one.
No, there's this guy on the corner named Al Information.
And then it's like,
yeah, this guy Al Information, Big Al Information. He lives on the corner. I was like, yo,
I just realised. I'm digging out Led Zepp for cheating, even though Led Zepp was asking me to turn up. Or not? He wasn't. He actually was not asking me to turn up. But he was pointing out there wasn't enough nonsense. So basically, I feel like I've basically turned my back on him.
There you go.
It wasn't AI. I think it's more
Bobby Robson was manager for 8 years.
Yeah.
8 years, Bobby Robson, manager, England.
Oh man,
I'm afraid that AI quiz is really poor. That's what happens when you don't pay the subscriptions, I reckon.
The important thing here, Knick-Knack, is basically it's very similar to Number Wang. It's a quiz where basically the rules are tenuous at best.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
absolutely.
And
the
Lolo,
the points are not given out for correct answers.
Exactly.
The correct answers are
as Lolo dictates them to be. Am I right? Or
I'm
not right?
I would never call myself a genius.
800 points.
But I already know that this quiz is going down to the last question as a winner takes all.
Oh, how cynical of you.
I should have kept these up. You are correct there. You guys have been banging points in. Oh, but then you've also been losing points. So David corrected me twice. Yep. Mo Master gets some points. About being first.
But I also bigged you up as well, Lolo. I said
there you go. There you go. But you also
I also said that your smell was not as bad as it first appeared.
Well, that's about even money there, I guess. Okay, guys. Well, we are going to take a quick break. And so smoke them if you got them. Have a trip to the restroom. Grab another beer.
Can't wait for the rest of this quiz.
The rest of the quiz, it's got wrong titles. We haven't done this in a while.
I'm going to do some revision.
You're going to be losing points. So I want to show you guys a little video that I made this past weekend. We were out at Fancy Free in Brooklyn. I'm going to start removing you guys from here as I say that. We were out at Fancy Free in Brooklyn watching the Arsenal versus Chelsea match, and we had classic kits come out, and we had a bunch of people out in classic kits, and so I made a little video interviewing some people, and I hope you all like it. We will be back in just a few minutes for Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom and the finale of this crazy quiz. So enjoy. Everybody, it's your boy Lolo, and I am out here at Fancy Free in Brooklyn. We are doing classic kits. You got a righty, you got a Bergkamp, you got a Tony Adams, you got Thierry Henry, Bruce Banana. We're talking all of them. Let's go. And now, you know, we couldn't do a classic Arsenal Kids without the O2, without the Invincibles here. Tucked in properly because you had to keep this one tucked in.
It's definitely my coolest kit. My family's been an Arsenal fan for a while, since the 90s. We're French, hence the Pires on the back. It's definitely my coolest kit out of all of them.
So Pires is your favorite player then?
No, actually. It's hard to find a Patrick Vieira shirt. Patrick Vieira is my favorite player from this era. So yeah, as long as it's French on the back.
Yeah,
for my family.
You go. Oh my God, I just found one of my favorite classics. It's Sophia wearing the Sega. What's going on, Sophia?
This is a classic. We know. This is the one that we wore when we won the league at Old Trafford in 2001. It's a classic. What can I say?
You got a favorite player from that era?
Yes, of course, Henri.
TT. Well, there you
the best
go.
of all time.
My boy Austin right here has the marble. Why do you love this kid?
You know, this is my favorite kid of the past 5-10 years. I just love that you've got that clean look. You've got some history behind it. It's way better than any of just the all-white ones.
The all-white ones? No. Who's the player that you remember from this kid?
Saka's always great in every kid.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be who it is.
And he was just coming. He was just starting to
He was
break
starting
through.
to get his greatness. This kid, for me though, this is all about those empty stadium years.
Oh man.
It's 2021. That's what I remember about this. You're pulling the history of Highbury.
Exactly.
You're pulling all the greatness of the community coming together after everything.
Exactly.
And it's a great kid, great memories in it.
I just found a beauty for you. We got the Fabregas on there. This was what, like 2000?
2009. This was the first kit I ever got. So my mom went to London, and I asked her, like, hey, can I get a football kit? Not really specifying the team either. So, like, that could have been very dangerous. I might be at a Chelsea bar or, God forbid, a fucking Spurs bar. Sorry, can I swear?
That's not a swear. If you say
Spurs,
it
sorry.
in front of Tottenham, it's usually fucking Tottenham.
So she brought back the shirt. I know he left. I know he did play for Chelsea, but Cesc Fabregas was one of my favorite players growing up. It was the first time I was ever like heartbroken that a player for Arsenal left. I can't think of many players that are like Fabregas.
And he started as such a young player with us. It was like
he transcends the sport in some ways.
Exactly.
I think.
There had to be more JVC in the house. Tell me about this kit. Why did you choose this kit?
Just such a classic, right? The design is iconic, the colorway is iconic, and the players associated with this. Bergkamp, Ian Wright from that era, just absolutely top class in my opinion.
But do you think Bergkamp gets enough love?
To be honest, I was thinking about this the other day. I don't think he gets enough love.
I don't.
Everyone talks about like De Bruyne and Ozil and all these other classic.
Or even Tony Adams and
Tony
Vieira.
Adams, yeah, all these other classic Premier League players, classic attacking midfielders. Bergkamp changed the club, changed the standard of player in the league at the time. He's a legend in my opinion. He needs a lot more respect.
Absolutely, and especially because if you ask players like Righty,
who are their best player? Who they love playing with?
Who was the most important to Arsenal?
It's Bergkamp. It's
Bergkamp.
Dennis, you know?
A number 10.
The Puma years were tough years, but they were the years I lived in London. I lived in London 2013 to 18. I used to go to the Emirates a lot, had the season ticket for a bit. And Aaron Ramsey was always one of my favorite players from those teams. And this was from the 17-18 season. 17-18 was my last year in London. When I was in the office to resign from my job my last year when I was moving back, I was sitting in that office and I got the message that Arsene had stepped down. So 17 and 18, it was a time of change, but it's time that I look back on with nostalgia. So,
you know, Puma wasn't our best years, but I don't know if that was Puma's fault.
Those are some of my years as a fan.
I'm not sure if that was Puma's fault or Arsene Wenger was kind of going down at the time. Anyway, love for Aaron Ramsey. Absolutely love Aaron Ramsey.
What a player.
Yep. We got Tay here. Tay, what's up? Why did you choose this one on Classic Kick Sunday?
Yeah, super simple. Love the yellow. The JVC is always a classic, so anytime you can pop out in the JVC, it's a statement. More personally, I think this
Another
is
one right behind you.
88.
Oh.
There we go, JVC. More personally, this is 88 to 90. I was born in 89, so it was a no-brainer. I had to have this one. It looks great. And
yeah, but who's been your favorite player since being an Arsenal fan?
I mean, obviously TT, we love him, but also have a soft spot for Theo Walcott, who actually today happens to be his birthday. Happy birthday, Theo. We love you. We miss you. Come on, you Gooners.
I'm still mad at him, though.
I mean,
you know, he scored those goals when we were going for his last goals.
I
like.
mean,
It's all right. You got to show love for
We
him.
still gotta show love for Theo.
All right. Yeah, bunch of cool kits on there. That was awesome. Big shout out to BK Invincibles, the Brooklyn Invincibles. Huge fan group out here in Brooklyn, and we all meet up at Fancy Free. Big up to Fancy Free. If you're an Arsenal fan and you come to Brooklyn, if you come to New York, get out to Fancy Free. It's right next to Spike Lee's place. He's a big gunner. If he's not watching with us, he usually comes out for the group photo afterwards if he's in town. But yeah, it's a great environment. I hope you guys like that video. What did you think, Gary?
I liked it. I like that video. It was cool hearing about everybody's story behind whatever kit they had on. What did he say?
Too much Arsenal.
Yeah. Okay, did you just kick him out, or did he just leave us?
I think he kicked himself out. All right. Well, let's get to it. And yeah, if you guys go over to our channel, you can see that video, like it, share it. Please do so. I hate seeing 5 views, which is insane. I don't understand how algorithms work, but hope you guys enjoyed that. But it's time for one of our favorite segments on the show. If we have it, we do. It is down there. This is Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom.
Betting in the Dark with Mr. Tom.
Come on, love, place your bets.
And this segment, as we all like to remind you, is where we ask Mr. Tom to find the wildest bets that he can find that could turn $1 or £1 into hundreds of pounds, which means they will not hit. This is what the betting companies want you to bet on because they're not good bets. So keep your bets low. But if you happen to win, you could be 100-air like Mark was at one point before he lost all of his money continuing to bet on Mr. Tom's bets. So when the fun stops, stop. And if you don't have $1, don't bet it on this. All right, Mr. Tom, take it away.
Thank you for the realistic but ever so positive introduction as to the realities of going with Tom. Now you've heard the reasons you shouldn't. Let me tell you the reason you should. It's because I'll cut you if you don't. No, I'm joking, of course. That's not very nice to hear. That being said, if you wouldn't mind, Director John, if you're headed for the sponsored by Murder Gun
and Ben somehow.
We're going to start as we always do. It's always sunny in Wrexham. Which is a lie, because it's not, because it's Wrexham. Obviously, it's in national break, so pickings are slim. But Wrexham do need a result. And, because obviously they're 3rd place, I believe. So we've gone with Paul Mullin, because it's a name I recognise from the show. And Stephen Fletcher, because it's a name that I recognise from the Premier League. And, he's a striker, Gary. Don't worry. I've not gone in completely blind with it.
All right, cool.
I think they're going to win because they need a result, and it just feels nailed on that they're going to make the Premier League at some point because fuck them. I don't know.
Well.
Anyway, I've spoke too much about
is this happening this weekend?
It's happening in about 15 hours.
Yep.
And this is just in the league?
Yes, it's a League One game.
The league is just assuming nobody's getting called up to England?
Not from League One, they won't be doing, no.
Paul Mullin isn't being called up? Come on.
There are some games from League One that are actually not played this weekend because of call-ups. As strange as that may sound, but you know, if clubs have, I can't remember the actual number, but if it's something like 3 players missing because of international duty, then they can have the game called off. basically. So it's something like that. But there's a few from League One not playing, but League Two, all the games are being played, I think.
All right. Well, take this bet at your own leisure.
At your peril, obviously. Okay, that being cheers, Nick Knack. Thank you for that. That being said, go on to the second one for people to tell me why it stands absolute no chance. Anyway, so obviously we're going for one actually more in Lolo's wheelhouse, as in one which might actually make money. Well, no, we'll tell you more accurately. When you put your dollar on it, you'll win nothing because it won't win. But the fact that you could win a lot is probably what pleases Lolo.
It does. The problem here is the problem here is with all the American betting sites, you know, the DraftKings and such.
No chance.
We're lucky to get this game on there, but then they don't know who the fuck the players are. So you get like nobody scoring any goals. I think you can get corners and like correct score and, you know, over 2 goals and shit like that. But yeah. Harry Smith. We'll see. Well, maybe he's on there. I forget I'm not in the basement. I actually have service on my phone. So, yeah, we'll look that one up. Because, yeah, I would love to bet on Swindon Town, the musical.
There you go. Obviously, it's mainly done because Bandy enjoyed the Swindon Town, the musical joke. And it's become a bit of a tradition. In National Break, we pick Wrexham and Swindon Town, the musical.
Yep.
And,
yep. There you go. No results were found.
There you go. That's all right. No results will probably be achieved either. But, you know, shit happens.
Musical. Maybe the musical.
He did.
Bet on. I'll bet. Oh, it allows me to bet on Wicked. Do you think Elphaba's like 200 to 1? That's a little musical theater joke for you guys. I don't know. To do anything, to win outright in regulation. It's a weird bet.
To survive at the end of the film is probably not a great bet.
That's what I'm saying. People will place these bets. They don't know, and they watch it, and they're like, "Fuck! I thought that was live." It's not. They play replays here, and people bet on them and still lose. It's crazy. This is a bad. Being able to bet from your phone is just fucking bad. It's not for. It's not for us. Anyway.
So.
Anyway, this show should have been called Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense actually. But can we go to the third and final bet, Director John? Wales to beat Kazakhstan.
I can bet on that
something.
one.
Pick something.
I can bet on that one. Let's see. 3-1. All right.
Why's Nick Knack trying to ruin the segment? The point is they're meant to be shit, Nick Knack.
Probably do okay. It's very cruel on you, very harsh, I feel.
You didn't even listen to the disclaimer at the beginning of this whole thing.
So, he scored 3 goals. I don't give a fuck how many goals he scored.
Into the idea of this game, is he really?
I don't think he's really getting to the spirit of the whole thing. Nah. It's just purely designed to fill time on a Friday night.
Not the sort of person you want to invite round for Christmas, is he?
Oh my god, fucking Lolo, because I'm a betting expert. It's just a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. Apart from the one time I actually did incite winning and money.
Probably this is the most backable of the lot. Yeah, I think the first bet was a bit wayward, actually, the Wrexham one.
We're getting better odds here. We're getting
the Swindon one was a good one.
I thought the Swindon one was a fine one.
That's a good one, the Swindon one.
They're
The
all
Wrexham
fine
one, I'm
until
not so
3
sure
o'clock,
about.
and then they're not.
Yeah, Wrexham one. I'm
John,
not so
what was
sure
the
about, but
conversion
other one.
rate again? $1.29. Do you remember, John? $1.29. Yeah. So if I place that bet,
That's funny,
Tom,
that's it.
we would win $233.49.
I mean, let's be fair here. The real reason this pays better than nothing is purely because I thought that Wales are due to concede a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Are
this
they going to
pays a
score 3
lot.
though?
This pays a lot less than if it's 3-0, for example.
I wonder what
But
it would
my
have been if it had been 2-1.
Oh,
Would have been less, I
2-0.
suppose, would it?
My actual thought initially, in all seriousness, was 2-0 comfortable Wales win is quite sensible. But
Yeah.
2-0 comfortable Wales win pays fuck all.
Yeah, yeah.
It basically it was 8-1, for example. 8-1, 2-0 win. And
I'm
basically I
surprised
was
with
like,
your expertise that you've not named the Kazakhstan scorer.
no, it just really upset me, the Kazakhstan scorer. No, it's not allowed. You're not allowed to like anything, Knick-Knack.
Wow, Tom found a new favorite.
I'll always manage to find people. I'm a very homely person, Lolo. I'm very warm.
I know.
People gravitate towards that.
I know. People think that you're out like acting crazy all week long, but really you go home and you crochet, you make little hats for your tea kettle, and then you watch some football, you go to work, you come home, you eat a kilo of chicken wings, and you crochet and you do your life. But yeah, they're all thinking
I've got a bow tie on my duck, for fuck's sake.
Exactly. It's probably knit. All right. Do we have the runner on this?
That's a
Knick-Knack,
horrible thought.
go after him some more,
Everyone's
Knick-Knack.
wondering.
Go after him some more.
Bremner
Knick-Knack,
goes,
go
don't
after
say
him some
things
more.
like that.
Yeah, Tom. You suck at
I don't
this.
know how
Gary,
dusty
why
that
are you
corner is.
why are you encouraging bullying? I would never sit there and tell the chat to pick
Yes,
on
you
you
would.
7 times in
You
a
do
show.
it every damn time.
I'll
And
do
you
it. I'll
giggle
do
when
it
you
6.
do it.
I'll do it 6 times in a show, but not 7.
I haven't done it once. That's the first
Seven.
time.
Have you got like a
7's too much.
super round robin or something, whatever you call it?
Yeah.
I'm glad you say that.
And-
We do have the Magic 3,
Wow.
which is not all that magic, if we're being honest, this week. And the thing that I actually said to John when I sent it, I was like, I cannot wait to read this out knowing that Lolo's going to fucking want to cut my fucking balls off for it. Because
What
the
is
fucking
this?
audacity of me to even dare to send this to the man.
You're talking 4 1/4 odds.
Yeah.
Less than 4 1/4.
But it should win.
Why are you wasting my fucking time? Are you trying to make me money? Get out of here. Don't you know what this show is about? I only invite people who are going to drop
what
the
this show
value
is
of
about.
this channel.
No, I know what this show's exactly about. I said it like, John, I'm really going to waste Lolo's time with this one.
This bet is probably one of the few times that you're actually likely to make any money.
Tom, to be honest, I know you don't have a choice in these. It's the Magic 3. You know, your other bets were incredible. It's not your fault that the Magic 3 is actually, the ones who are going to probably win.
I don't control the Magic 3.
Tom, the reason I get mad at these bets is not because they're not sexy, they're not fancy. The problem is some of these people are going to go, you know what? That's a $20 bet and lose fucking $20 when Wales loses to Kazakhstan. Like that's where this is the one that's going to give people hope and they're going to bet more money. I like giving them the bets where they're like, yeah, that's not even worth a pound. That's not even worth $1. This one, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, you know what? Let's take a mortgage on the house. I'm going to put $10,000 on this. No one's thought of this. Swindon Town, the musical, Wrexham, the TV show, and fucking Wales.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You're actually trying to make me feel guilty, which is basically would have worked if I had a heart, which I don't, because go fuck yourselves, everyone.
See,
and this is
I
the
told
fucking
you,
magic tree.
Knick-knack, gone. Release.
And by the way, Knick-knack, do not get turned away by Tom turning his ire towards you. We all love it. So you continue doing what you're doing.
Yes.
Especially because it's not hateful or racist or fucking anything like that. It's pure banter.
It's racist.
You
it's
keep it.
massively
It's racist against you, Tom, and you're not a race. Unless you're coming out as some race that we don't know yet. Like, I don't know.
You don't know where I'm from.
Alien.
Yeah. You don't know me. I'm the Lizard King.
That's Robert California from season 7 of The Office.
Should have known you would get that one. Well done, Tom. Remind me to give you some points in the game. Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you go. And Daniel's right. You know it's Wales that's going to screw up that bet. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah.
Tweet wows, not me.
What? Tweet wows? Oh, wow.
Tweet wows, not me. The Welsh Football Association. Or the country. I'm sure they've got a Twitter account as well.
You just can't spell it. It's too long. It's like this long. There's 2 vowels. It's a horrible. Speaking of which,
they're not going. They're the worst. They're the fucking worst. Sorry. Just anyway. Who is Wales playing?
Kazakhstan.
They're playing the footballing giants of Kazakhstan.
Isn't that where Borat was from?
Exactly where Borat is from.
That's too. And didn't somebody mention that you had a Borat style?
Yeah, it did.
It's all going.
I should have read it out in Borat's accent.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeski Shmeski.
It's very good. All right, guys. Well, let's get back. I hope you guys place all those bets and lose all of your money. Your $1
100 airs.
See, but if I say I hope you win, they're gonna lose. So I'm gonna do it the other way. And
I won Gary $500. I'm just gonna put that out there.
I don't even know. Who are you again?
I was about to say I'm your biggest fan. That's a lie. You're my biggest fan. So you should know this. Racism, clearly, on camera, recorded from Gary.
What was the racism? What race was that against?
I know, yeah. He doesn't know what a race is.
We're still trying to figure out what Tom is.
I've not made Tank up yet, still. So.
Tom, I would love to be racist to you if I knew where you were from. I would love to be racist to you.
No,
I just can't. Hello there, Father. I hear we're all racist now. I don't know if I have time to devote to being a full-time racist, Father. In the morning, I like a cup of tea. Yeah. Shout out to Father Ted. Thank you very much. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing, John. All right, guys, let's get back to this. No. My hands are off, not yours.
Have a good night, Led Zepp.
Led Zepp, thank you for adding proper fun into the evening. Here we go. These good luck with whatever category you're picking, because I don't know if it's labeled correctly. Okay, so what were we doing, Tom? You lost some points, didn't you? No, you gained points.
No, the last one was me correctly bringing up Sir Bobby Robson.
And you said somebody's going to lose some points, so because you didn't take those points away, so I don't know who that was.
Oh, they were AI. They were telling me that my AI was wrong. So yeah, that's 400
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
There you go. There you go. But
Yeah,
then
brother.
you guys also said that. So you
Oh,
guys
whoa,
lost
whoa,
the points.
whoa.
It's a tie game right now. Remarkably, second half kicks off as a tie game. I don't know how this happened. So we are gonna kick off with somehow
like
I
soccer
managed.
for 12-year-olds.
Somehow I managed, which is also Seaman reply. Somehow, who was the manager of Spain when they won the 2010 FIFA World Cup?
Ding, ding, ding.
Now, remember, these may not be the answers that are correct, but they are the answers that I have.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Is it Luis Aragonés?
No, it is not.
It's really not. Vicente Del Bosque.
I'm with Mo Master.
gonna
I
need a
can see
ding,
his
ding,
face,
ding.
but I can't remember the name.
Ryan G gets it. It is of the forest.
I actually said that.
That's the one.
Yeah, but you didn't ding, ding, ding.
That's the
You
one,
had already
Vincent.
said your
Who gives
answer.
a fuck?
And
Who gives a fuck? I already did it the first time.
Tom. I give a fuck, and I'm the only one who matters right now. So, okay, to the comment section. Who do you guys? What category would you like? Or Director John can always pop in and pick one for you.
That's just weird for 200.
Here we go. That's just weird for 200. Everybody get ready. What fruit was once banned in the city of San Francisco because it was considered too controversial?
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary.
Oh, damn it. You said fruit. Tomato.
Gary, can I ask you why you would say tomato?
So
Because
you
he
first
doesn't
when you
say
said tomato.
tomato. He doesn't say tomato.
Exactly. John, bonus points. Whose team are you on, John? Your Stoop crew?
Stoop crew.
Bonus points for that. I didn't even know I was making that joke. But Gary, you are correct, Gary. It is tomato.
That's it,
And
folks. Don't ask for any more. I'm done. I'm tapped out.
I actually think points should be deducted from the chat because they all said banana, and probably because of homophobic assumptions.
You know what, Tom? Tom, you are absolutely correct, and I will deduct them 100 points for that. You are absolutely correct. And you know what, Tom? Don't fucking correct me. That's minus 300 points. All right? Don't tell me what to do. God damn it. I thought you knew how to play this game, Tom. All right, Gary, you got it correct for fucking a tomato.
I'm going to go with that's just weird for 400.
Here we go. What was the first item ever to be sold on eBay?
Dig, dig, dig.
All right, Tom.
One of the homophobic bananas from San Francisco.
You are not correct, but that was a daring callback, and I'll give you 100 points for that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nick Nack says, I've heard this before, but can't remember. A broken printer. Rosie says, a canoe. Mo Master, a Real Madrid shirt. Yeah, because they were trying to get rid of it, probably. Used panties, Okay, Gary, I'll give you a shot.
All right. Air in a bottle.
You are wrong, and it goes to Russ Morgan. It is a broken laser pointer, even though he just said laser pointer.
Wow.
It was very interesting.
Wow.
He's put laser pointer.
Okay. Yeah, but you guys were never gonna fucking get it.
Let's
No, you're right. You're right. You're right.
That category for 300.
What color was the first ever official color named by Crayola in 1903? And Tom, just be aware, it is a bit racist.
Ding, ding, ding.
Gary.
What is white?
No.
Ding, ding, ding.
Rosie says yellow. Russ says
Negro.
purple. Mo Master says, who is Crayola? And I'm going to give him 100 points for that. Because, yeah,
Ding,
fuck,
ding,
fuck,
ding.
fuck them.
Negro.
Yes. No, it is not.
Wow.
Noir. No, brown. See, when I say it is a bit racist, you guys just tell me who you hate by your first reaction.
Ding, ding, ding.
So,
Black.
Pincushion hates brown people. Rosie hates cyan people. Bremer hates Grayola colored people. So I don't know what Grayola colored people. Negrola. That's a great one. Violet. No, these are all wrong, but they're all fantastic. And I'm trying to keep up with the points here. I'm trying to keep up with the bonus points. My free trial bonus points for that. Yeah, I'll take that dig. Guys, the answer, and I'll give it to you because it's insane. The answer is flesh.
Ooh.
What? Flesh.
What was your
the
hint?
First
What was your
official
hint?
name. And I gave Stoopers 300 points, so I'll give them 300 points. They later renamed it Peach because flesh is only that color if you are that color. And a lot of people are not that color. So, yeah, they named it Peach. There you go. Crayola. Correcting them.
Okay.
I don't have the date when they...
I think white works in the same way then, huh?
I personally
But the
think
colour
Gary
is
should be deducted points. Although I know we're on the same team, but I think Gary should be deducted points for immediately taking the bait and saying white. And then I should win the points back by not taking the bait and saying nothing.
All right, Tom.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Point
not going to
deduction
deduct
coming
Gary
in.
points for that. But you know what? I will actually give you a couple points for not taking the bait. So 200 points for you. And Tom,
Thank you,
minus
sir.
300 for telling me what to fucking do, man. God damn it, Tom.
It's always going to happen, won't it?
Like I wasn't invited to this knowing exactly what would happen.
Sometimes I think Tom is the only one who gets this game.
It's a stupid game.
Maybe we should put these
stupid game,
we should
right?
put these rules out there someday. God, I miss the happy hour trivia, guys. This is back when we were doing like 5-hour-long shows. We would
And
go until
pouring
everybody
ourselves
left.
to bed afterwards.
And you guys at like 9 a.m.
Rosie's got this right. Rosie has quickly learned that I have no respect for the game because I just know it all goes down to the last question regardless.
There will be a 1,300 point swing at some point coming up soon.
We all know, with respect, we all know that at some point, within the second to last question, I could literally bend over, take a shit on my laptop, and Lolo would go, "That's just earned the Stoop team 14,000 points if we need them to make it go to the last question."
I'll be quite happy to lose it on that.
Yeah.
Nobody
Winning
needs
isn't
to
that
see
important.
that. Nobody needs to have listened to that. And the fact that you thought it.
So the key is just to keep the question that you like. Mr. Tom's just leaving World Cup 94 100 points for the last question because he knows he'll get that one. That's the easiest question for him. You just got to leave that one on the board to the very last question. But now that I know you guys know the rules, maybe I'll switch them up. All right. Who got that? Nobody got that one right. So I will go to national team nicknames for 200. Here we go. The Locomotive.
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Is it Soviet Union?
It is not.
Ah. I mean,
Chris
ding,
says
ding, Russia's
Russia.
obviously.
Mo Master says Moscow or Putin. Russ says Ukraine. These are all incorrect. And now it has a different name, this country, by the way. I see that we made this question 5 years ago, and they have since changed what they are called.
Ding, ding, ding. Is it
Yes.
Macedonia?
No, they haven't changed it that much. There
Oh,
you go,
fair enough.
Rosie.
Ding.
Rosie gets it correct with the Czech Republic, which is now Czechia. Stoop crew with a big. Oh, and Tony with a Turkey. Good one. I like that. Bonus points. You know that as well. North Macedonia. There you go. Czechia. All right.
Oh,
Czechia.
no. We're 1,400
Tony,
points behind at this point.
Tony, I liked your Turkey, your North Macedonia. Your Chechia's getting a little bit uppity, so you're at 200 points down for that, my friend. No, you're trying to be too smart on the show, Tony. You need to call in now that you have your winner's medal for that stupid cup that you guys just won. That you acted like it was the fucking World Cup. Newcastle, bunch of twats. All right, Seaman reply. Once again, this is not about anagrams. It's about managers. Somehow. Who was the manager of Argentina when they won the 1986 FIFA World Cup? Not everybody at once. And remember, you have to ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh, Jimmy Bremer's ghost. Cash only, no Chechias. Oh, good. That made me smile. You got those 200 points back. Rosie, Eva Longoria, fantastic. Good. Pablo
Ding, ding, ding.
Escobar. Guys, you guys are getting killed over here. They're throwing
Ding,
out
ding,
the
ding.
jokes at least.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yes, Tom.
Is it Daniel Passarella? I don't know, but let's guess it.
Never heard of that person in my life.
Never heard of it. He's probably a footballer.
How can you not have heard of Passarella? Oh.
Sorry. And Daniel 90 gets it. It is Carlos Bilardo.
Well done, Daniel.
Guys, you were like 2,000 points down. You're going to need to
That's fine.
throw some jokes in here. Zanzi got it as well. They're yeah, or maybe they're cheating. We'll see. They do not have to be on camera while they're trying to answer a quiz online. So I would probably be cheating as well. All right, guys, we're going with national team nicknames.
Takes so long
I
to
have
get,
to,
you
Tom.
takes so long to ask the question, but then it gives them the time to fucking sit and Google it.
Tom, you had like 3 minutes to answer that question, and you said like
I did, and I would
of.
not have got it right in a million years. We'd still be sitting here.
So why are you complaining about time?
Because I wanted
You
to
just
get
said
it
a
wrong a
million
lot
years.
quicker.
Okay, well here, I'll do this one faster. National team nicknames.
You motherfucker.
The fiery ones. See how quickly I said it? It went so quick. Argentina, Spain, Chile. No. This doesn't make sense. They should be called. If you guys don't
We've
get
already
this,
had
I'll tell you what
Spain,
they should be
Tony.
called. They should be called the picnic tablecloths.
Is it Croatia? Ding, 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 is it Croatia?
Thank you, Tom. Yes, but you formed it in the form of a question, which is very weird. I don't know whether to dock points or give you
Did
points.
that earlier. Gary was playing Jeopardy.
He's playing
with
the
his
wrong
answer.
quiz, Lolo. He's playing the
Gary
wrong quiz.
can do whatever he wants, all right?
Thank you.
All right. Tony got Croatia too. No, he's just kind of irking me.
I think you should give Tony more points because it's Tony.
No, I took a point away actually because he said it twice. So I'm like, he's yelling at me at that point.
I think.
Yeah,
I think
yelling.
I
And he
think
needs-
Lolo's a
No,
bit
he made a typo and he fixed it, to be fair to him.
I think Lolo's a
What
bit
did-
butthurt because another team's won a trophy this year, and it wasn't
Yep.
Arsenal.
You mean this year?
Go
or
on,
in the last
deduct
10
me my
years,
points.
or-
I don't mind.
No. You know what, David?
That's not
Sometimes
nice,
hard
David.
truths,
I thought you were a nice
hard
guy.
truths are worth some points.
David, why you went there? You're supposed to be a nice guy.
No, I'm
You
not.
made me
You
look.
know that,
You made me
Gary.
look inward, and it made me a better person, David. So
That's
you got
good.
200 points for that. Because you're right. I'm not mad at Tony. I'm mad at Arsenal. Is what I'm really mad at. Okay, who
I'm
got
mad
those
at
points?
Tony, and I don't know why.
You got those points, Tom, didn't you?
Thank you. I hope so. Not that, although I know it doesn't actually matter until the last question, regardless. In fact, I think you should give the points to Tony anyway. Just give the points to Tony.
You say that.
It don't matter.
You say that now, but I have like 1,400 points to make up, and you guys aren't doing that well today. So this is going to be tough, Tom, but I'll do my best. Your choice, my friend.
Give Tony the points. Give Tony the points. Doesn't matter.
You know what? Don't poke the bear.
Stop telling me what to do.
Russ is going to bed,
Tony
so now
doesn't-
we stand a chance.
All right.
Russ is
out.
going to bed?
Good night. Nighty
All right,
night.
Russ. All right, Tom, pick a category, please. What the hell
Let's
is
finish
going
off-
on, Lawrence? Where are you?
Let's finish off national team nicknames for 400, please.
All right. Now, this category is anagrams, just to let you know. I know for 3 questions. No, it's not. It's not. At least I don't think it is. Here we go. The Red Devils.
Ding, ding, ding. That's Albania, right?
That's in the form of a question again. No, it's not.
It's really not Albania.
Momaster
Albania.
gets it.
Oh,
It is Belgium.
Fuck it.
But Miss Melina brought up Man United, so that's 2 points down. Sorry. This is international, and they don't play in international football,
And they're
unfortunately.
not called that
Belgium.
name.
I gotta find a way to dock you guys points somehow.
I get it wrong twice, despite seeing the answer previously. Well, fuck it. Anyway, who gives a shit? At
All
this
right,
point?
so here we go. We're going with Seaman replies, and then we will end the night with a whole bunch of World Cup 94 that I think are that category, but we'll see. So remember, Seaman reply is all about anagrams. As you can tell, player names. That's an anagram for Seaman reply. But this question is not about an anagram at all. This question is about managers, international managers at that. Here it goes. Who was the manager of the French national team when they won the 1998 FIFA World Cup?
Ding, ding, ding.
Tom.
Is his name Aim Jacquet? Something like that.
That's damn good, Tom. It is.
Oh, thank you.
Aim Jacquet.
I was gonna say grimaced, but yeah, I think I was gonna be wrong.
Well done, Tom.
Wow.
Good
Thank
job, good job, Mr. Tom. You got like 600 points left in you, Mr. Tom.
Oh, Lawrence says he's entertaining people at his house for the Kentucky game. Just put us on. We've been very entertaining so far. But they got to keep up. They got to be drinking a little bit at least. Hey, Ryan, look at all these guys jacking it in the audience. Ryan, Daniel, they're all jacking.
Google's not as quick as Mr. Tom.
All right, Mr. Tom. Your
Alright,
choice.
Let's go from back to front as the tactic that Lolo so cleverly described earlier. Cleverly, of course.
300. Which two teams? Excuse me. Too many beers. Sorry, Tom, I'm taking too long. Which two teams played in the infamous Battle of Nuremberg in the 1994 World Cup?
Ding, ding, ding.
Ryan G for being honest. He said Googling it. I will give you, 100 points. So I just also won't take
the
your
Battle
answer.
of Nuremberg.
Yeah, Tom.
Could it possibly be Holland versus Belgium?
It is not.
It's really not. Interesting.
Tom, once again,
Holland
these
Germany.
answers may not be correct. They are the answers that I have, which makes them correct.
Germany didn't qualify for it.
Oh, Tom, don't be giving them answers. They're all saying Germany,
Not
France,
Germany,
Germany,
Austria,
England, Germany,
Austria,
Holland,
Austria,
Germany,
I meant to
Austria,
say.
Germany, Germany,
No
Germany.
Austria. There's no Austria.
Tom, you're helping out the audience here.
Germany played. They played Bulgaria.
Tom, you had one of them. You had one of them earlier. These, sorry, we've got Netherlands, Germany, Brazil, ding, 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 Austria, France. Nope. Sorry, Tony. Thank
Netherlands
you for
versus
ding,
Brazil. Netherlands, Brazil.
No.
Right.
Correct language, wrong country.
Netherlands, Portugal.
Damn it,
Portugal
David.
didn't
Ding,
qualify.
ding, ding. Can
Ding,
you say
ding,
ding, ding, ding?
Ding,
There
ding,
you
ding.
go.
Portugal, Netherlands. Netherlands, Portugal.
You got it. And Tom just said Portugal didn't even
Holland
qualify
played
for the
Portugal.
94 World Cup.
No, that match, that Battle of Nuremberg actually happened in the 2006 World Cup. This question is bollocks.
Mr. Tom,
You said
you get deducted points. Mr. Tom.
Tom, you obviously don't understand how this competition works because all the answers have been bollocks earlier on. We've already established that fact, so it doesn't matter.
I'm sitting there thinking, what the fuck happened in the 94 World Cup that is absent from my mind? And I'm thinking, Lolo, being a genius, has fucking outsmarted me or something. It's all about a fucking different tournament, like a decade or so later. Genius. I'm impressed.
Oh my god.
It's the Battle of Nuremberg. It's obviously not in fucking 1994 in America.
It
It's
absolutely was not.
That's why it's called the Battle of fucking Nuremberg.
Isn't this where
Tom,
there was a
I
drop
hate to
kick
tell
in
you, I hate to
somebody's
tell you,
chest and all
Tom,
that?
this was a long con and Pincushion nailed it. The Battle of Nuremberg is an anagram for Netherlands, Portugal.
About a decade later.
I've rarely ever been as animated as when the correct answer came up, and then I put two and two together that we'd all been fucking hoodwinked by the question master. It's fucking incredible.
So you're telling me I have to fucking fact check AI? What is the fucking point of AI then? Jesus Christ. All these answers are wrong.
AI is all about the input, man. If the input sucks, you put crap in, what do you get?
I like how my favourite part of everyone being fooled on this, including myself, is that everyone's like, "Oh, it's Nuremberg, so it's obviously Germany. It's obviously Germany, blah blah blah." I'm sitting there thinking, I mean, the match is in fucking Nuremberg, obviously, but the category is 94 World Cup. I mean, there's no Battle of fucking Chicago, is there? Well, there probably is in
Gary,
1920.
the problem is,
You're not
asked
thinking outside the
ChatGPT
box,
to give me
Tom.
trivia questions.
Obviously, right, sir.
I said, "Hey, ChatGPT, how are you? Can you give me some trivia questions that sound correct, but just aren't?"
It's fucking glorious.
That's how you get it, Gary. First, you have to ask, "How are you?" To keep them feeling human, Anyway, as Nick Nack says, moving on. Let's go to Tom. I don't know if you noticed, but your little rant actually gained you points somehow because I respected it. I loved it. Let's go. Now, once again, remember, this may not be the correct answer, but it is the answer that I have. So this could include any Brazilian player who has ever played or not played.
Fucking hell, you've given Tony the time to actually Google the answer. I mean, didn't need to Google it. It is Dunga. It's obviously Dunga. It's Dunga.
During the
Show me how big your Dunga is. Brazil did in 1994 because they fucking won it.
World Cup. Now I will accept answers.
Ding, ding, ding. Carlos
God damn it, Tom. I gave you like 10 minutes to answer, Tom. And you never said ding, ding, ding. I got to give it to the Stoop crew, guys.
You motherfucker.
You never said ding, ding, ding. You never once said ding. You said Dunga about... You said Dunga so much, you got Dunga in your Dunga face. You're like...
Because I...
And Rosie said
if I had actually said ding, ding,
Rosie
ding, you would have deducted the points for daring to say ding, ding, ding while you were taking 46. Arsenal fucking won the Invincibles by the time you started the fucking question.
It's not 46, it's 49, but I understand, Tom. You just need to wait until I'm done, is all I'm saying. And if you do...
Was that the final question?
Ding, ding, ding.
No, we still have a...
This is the final question. Now, here's the question to all the... Here's the question to everybody in the comment section. It is up to you. Would you all like to play for an all or nothing? Because you're winning by 1,100 points, and this is only a 100-point question.
I don't think they have a choice, Lolo.
Well, I'm gonna
if they all say no, tell Tom and his teammates to go fuck themselves.
Then I think they should be penalised for being unsportsmen.
Exactly. I think this says a lot about Nick Nat's character, in my opinion.
Yep. Well, Daniel's asking his own questions. That's good for a -1.
Well, that's R9. Presumably. Actually, it's not true. It's not true. R9 did not play in 1994.
It was Cafu. You were wrong about that.
Was it Cafu?
All right, guys.
I don't know.
Now, as you guys remember, or maybe only Tom remembers, the last question of the night. I don't want serious answers. Whoever gets the correct answer will end this wild card round. So once the correct answer is said, the round is over. You throw out as many funny answers, and you will get points for those. I don't know what this question is or what it pertains to, despite the fact that it is in this category. Here we go.
This is a great idea.
Who won the Golden Boot
ding.
as a top scorer of the 1994 World Cup?
Just
Tom.
be funny. Just be funny, for God's sake, man. Don't say the right answer. Be funny.
He's fighting.
Max fucking ruined it. There's two of them. There's two top goal scorers.
Ding, ding, ding. Charlie Chaplin.
There you go. Jack Charlton. No Wi-Fi. Miss Momaster. That's a great answer.
Lolo. Gary. David.
Oh, we don't need
Ben.
dings. No, Tom, they need to be funny.
Well, I'll name Gary, so that's a mistake, obviously.
Yes. Rod Stewart. Bill Clinton was 94, wasn't he?
Yeah, from Jack and the Beanstalk. I don't know.
There you go. Ricky Lake. Ricky Lake was also a 94. Yeah, there you go. Rod Stewart. That's a good one. Gary has nothing. No answer. Because Harry Kane would have been the funniest answer.
Lallis.
No, that's it.
It's Oleg Salenko. Let's end the game. And Stoichkov.
All right, you are correct for that 100 points. You answered both of them, Stoichkov and Salenko. They both scored.
Well done.
So,
well done.
That's it, guys.
To be fair, it was really Stoichkov because Salenko scored 5 of the 6 goals in one game.
Yeah.
Against Cameroon, I believe it was.
The other one doesn't count?
Fuck it. Who cares at this stage? It's bedtime.
Should be first to it, really, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
is that how it works?
No.
No.
Don't they? I thought they did. Minutes played. So if the fewest minutes played per goal.
I think
you
they
got.
did it, and then
Is that a-
because there was a bit of uproar about it, not uproar, but you know what I mean. And they said, "Oh, all right, then they can share it."
Because basically,
yeah.
Stoichkov
Rosie,
was
you
great
guys
for
did
7
win.
games.
I don't understand how do you have
Stoichkov-
a
Stoichkov
tie
was
break in
brilliant.
the most goals scored? Like, no, what type? No, you scored the same amount of goals. That's the only tiebreaker. That's it. They got the same goals. Let's move on.
First one, yeah.
First one
First
to the
one.
goals. I don't think
Yeah,
that
first one.
matters.
If they're level,
Hmm.
you know the amount of minutes to get to that goal. It's shit anyway, and it's a stupid
Yeah,
thing.
it's dumb.
Bullshit.
It's dumb.
If I remember rightly, all that Ernstelenko was a transfer to Rangers.
Ooh, is that a good thing? Anybody?
Well, is
Anybody?
Rosie, is that a good thing?
Isn't that a good thing, Rosie? Rosie's our Rosie the Ranger, right? Am I wrong?
Let's ask some more
You
fair
guys did
questions.
win. You guys did win, Rosie. You guys won. Stoop Crew won.
Let's ask a
Definitely.
more fair question. Is it more the they did win and they deserved their win, but is it more that they won, or really that basically I lost more points, and I probably lost double the amount of points that they actually won by being a prick?
I don't think that mattered too much. I think that Lolo has sold himself out a bit like FIFA in UEFA, and he's gone against what the rules used to be, which was they always came down, you know, to the last question, or we had a tie break or something like that. I think he's been compromised.
Mr. Tom was poking
He's
the bear.
gone.
He's poking the bear from early on, and then continued it when we got into the trivia. I called it out. I said, "Stop poking the bear, please." And he just went on. He said, "You know what? Like he can't help himself." You know, and he said,
I really can't.
What do you say to people that you don't like, Mr. Tom?
I tell them to go fuck themselves.
I'm interested that you see Lolo as being a bear.
Why? Why?
Well, because he's not a bear, really, is he? I don't see Lolo as a bear. When he comes back, we'll ask him what animal he thinks he would be if he was an animal, shall we?
Okay, let's do that. How comes? I mean, Tom Talks Wrestling's all about 3 men.
Where do you
only
go?
got 2 you only got 2 in the cup. So how does that work?
Well, you've seen the size of the cup. You can't get 3 in the cup.
There we go.
Me?
But
Lolo,
to
Lolo,
answer
what
the
animal
question-
do you see yourself as? That wasn't
Lolo?
That's a hard question.
Lolo,
Lolo sees him as his internet connection.
can you hear us?
Lolo, if you were an animal, what animal would you be?
Yes.
If
A
you were an
monkey.
animal, what animal? A monkey. There you go. I was right, Gary.
So Mr. Tom was
What did Gary
monkey.
say I would be?
I said
Bear.
I just said bear.
Oh,
But I wasn't
Let me
asking,
just
answering
say-
that question.
that's because of that one night that we shared a hotel room.
Gary was saying that you shouldn't be poking the bear.
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Poking the bear?
Apparently, you're the bear.
The bear.
Mr. Tom was
I'm the
poking the bear. You were the bear.
Yeah, but you all secretly love that I did that, right? Because
It's Tom's job.
I think you were right to do so, Tom.
100% Tom's job. If Tom didn't show up and poke the bear constantly, when Tom sits there and reads a fucking Leeds United book while we're talking, I'm going like, he's doing his job. Yeah, he's doing his job. He's talking shit without saying a word. He's going, you're fucking boring. I am reading a Leeds United book while you guys talk nonsense.
And I'll do it again.
Sid from Ice Age. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. Thank you. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. I
I'd
do
be a
love me some John
Labrador because they're
Leguizamo.
fabulous.
Tony, you're not
So,
helping yourself there, son.
Director John has sent out the link there. If anybody wants to join us for a little after party action, we will be here a little bit longer backstage. Feel free to click on that link that was just popped up there. I mean, come on, Rosie, is Miss Melina is still here? She's gone. Mo Master, Pincushion, everybody. We'd love to see you guys. Click on, come say hi for a minute, where we let our hair down. Timon from The Lion King. I like that. When he was a young warthog. When I was a young warthog. We are now demonetized because Disney is the one that will fucking kill you. Anyway.
Is it because of the singing or just the words you used?
Both. They were like file a defamation lawsuit for defaming what they actually sounded like. But anyway, so guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you all had a good time. I had fun.
It's been
A
fun.
lot of fun. Yes, yes.
That was an old school happy hour.
And it went
really
downhill
enjoyed
as soon as that popped up on the screen. And
My favourite part of the show was when I turned up.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
And for some reason, the show went downhill soon after. I don't know if that's correlated. You know, you show up and then the show goes in a certain direction, or something else happened. Lolo, what did you do?
There you go. Even Mo Master says this was old school fun. Yes, it really was. It was.
I will ruin all your shit. I'll do it next
No,
week.
the best was the anagrams. Wait a second, that's not the anagrams. You know what? No, I had 6 categories. Oh crap! You know what? I didn't pay my bill. I got 4 categories, and I screwed up the categories. Anyways, so it says anagrams, but guess what? It's managers in European
international
what
managers.
I will say, in all fairness, I'm going to be really fair here. When Mark is here, we get 6 categories. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. We actually get 6.
If it has to do with the bills getting paid, guess what? We're gonna have 4 categories next week.
I think 4. I think 4 is probably enough.
It was
think that's a good
probably
number.
enough.
I think
Yeah,
it's a
we
good
got to
number.
take our time. We had a little break. You
Yeah.
know, I had a croissant.
Remember when
you
it
know,
used to be 6?
I
and
went
it
over to
used just
craft
go
services.
on and on.
Yeah, it goes on and on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. But guys, we will see you all next week. I won't be here next week, but Mark will be running the show, so you will
Cool.
have 6 categories of 1942 cartoons that he is expert in.
1942 cartoons.
He's
I
like,
can't wait.
You don't remember Bo Keeper? He used to say la da dee la da da. You don't remember that? We all had the lunchbox, and you're like,
Genuine question: who would have won if basically my internet had died and I had not showed up? Who would
It
have
wouldn't
won?
have been our team.
What?
I mean,
I've more faith in you, Gary.
I got one
answered
answer, and that's
question.
all I got in me. I tell you
I
that
thought
every
I thought you did really well, Tom. I thought you were a vital part to our loss.
It's so true.
I backed that up. Hey, I second that motion.
Well, I'll be honest, David. It was a genuine pleasure to have you here to allow me to lead us all to this fantastic collapse.
You were our MVP tonight, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had the
Tom just
Midas
forgets the
touch.
whole,
the reverse Midas touch. Basically, everything I touched in this test, and it was a test, turned to shit.
Tom, did you see how I went all American then with MVP?
I did.
You see?
What do you guys call it?
Man
We
of the
call it
match.
player of the match.
Oh, is
Man
it
of
man
the
of the
match.
match or player of the match?
Yeah.
In all sports?
Yeah.
In all sports?
Yeah.
In all sports that count, and we only worried about football. But I mean, you're not going to have man of the match in tennis, are you? If it's the singles,
It's usually the one that wins.
Rafael Nadal with his 1400th man of the match performance, and you're like, he's the only he won. Anyway,
no one ever...
guys, oh Jesus, we got signatures all. Let's
you know
run
what?
it backstage.
The didn't come out for me.
John wants to go to bed.
I win. Oh crap! I spoke too soon.
John wants to go to bed.
Yeah. Well, guys, this has been a shit ton of fun. I hope you all follow all the links of everybody's shows here. Click the like, all that, subscribe, and all that nonsense. But please, we will be backstage for a little bit longer if anybody wants to join us and just hang out. We would love to talk to you guys. But from Brooklyn and from Bucharest and from everywhere else, we will see y'all next week. All right. Thank you so much, Director.
Good night, everyone.
Excuse me. Maybe throw up in my mouth a little bit. Thank you so much, Director John.
Leads.